Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. In today's video, I'm going to be going through and using some of my most repurchased products. I've been decluttering, as I've mentioned in other videos, and pulling out things that I wanted to use again, rediscovering. So this idea kind of came from that. These are things that I have purchased multiple times or multiple shades of because I liked the product so much. I'm going to do a full face of that. If you like the style of video, I hope that you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified of any of my future uploads. And with that, let's go ahead and grab a cup of coffee and let's go do our makeup. All right, so first up is a product that I have repurchased several times. It is something I have heard other content creators talk about. Tried it, absolutely love it. Very easy product to use. The unfortunate thing about this product, it's a foundation, is that it doesn't have a lot of shades. So if you can find your shades, I highly recommend trying this product. Okay, this is the Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream. It has SPF 42. I have the shade number 21, and I'll pull up their website here. It has hyaluronic acid and ceramides. It says rosemary leaf extract, chamomile flower extract helps soothe the skin. It is cruelty-free. It says it's good for all skin types, SPF 42. Okay, so this is a very easy product to use. When you're in a hurry, this is a great product to put on. BB creams I usually just put on with my fingers. And what I will say is it's a thicker product, and you can see the shade is a little, it's interesting. It has like a gray undertone. But when you get this on your skin, it's gonna look weird in the camera. But when you get this on, it's almost like it adjusts to match your skin tone. It's the weirdest thing. It doesn't claim to do that. It's like magic. You can see it just goes on very easily. It's so hydrating. It feels so good on the skin. You do need to powder over this. Matter of fact, I think it even tells you should powder over it because it can move around. Being winter right now, my skin's probably going to soak up this moisture, but just go in with my fingers, the easiest way I've found to apply this. Gray, getting ready to go get my hair done this morning, and I cannot wait because that gray is popping right through. Okay, so hopefully you can see it's just a nice natural finish. It feels like a moisturizer. You don't feel like you have anything on your skin. It gives your skin a nice radiance. I would call this a medium coverage. You can build it up a little bit. But I don't go in with too much because it really is very hydrating. I don't want to overdo it and have it move around. But like I said, this is one I definitely powder down so that it doesn't move around. I think I've mentioned in other videos, I don't go up under my eyes with my foundations. This is an exception. There's a few of them that are just really hydrating, and I find that it just looks nice. Up under the eyes doesn't accentuate anything, but if you're going to do that, again, make sure you powder over it a little bit. But you can see just a nice medium coverage, radiant finish. It does have a pretty strong scent. I like it. I think it smells like a baby product. Kind of like a, I don't know, baby lotion or something. I like it, and I will say it kind of sticks around through the day. So just keep that in mind if you're sensitive to scents. I love this stuff. I just love it. Okay. So that is all I'm going to do with that. I am going to go over with a concealer, but I mean, you can see this is my third bottle, I believe, of this. I love it. You can find it. I think I got it on Amazon, but you do have to be careful because I've known people to get a knockoff that wasn't the same, so it wasn't actually Misha, but really, really beautiful. I would highly recommend this. I will mention one more foundation that I have repurchased. This is my second bottle. This is the L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. This stuff is beautiful on the skin, very natural. Again, I use my fingertips, very easy to use. This is in the shade Rosy Light, 1 to 2.5. This is a hair dark for me. I prefer the lightest shade, which I think is 0.5 to 1. It has like a range on the bottom. I prefer that shade. Something in the middle of those two would be good, but this is really, really good as well. It goes on like a serum. It's very messy. The top, it's horrible. You can probably get a pump for it. But it's just like a really thin. See, you can see how it's kind of a thinner formula when you spread it out. Can barely see it on the skin, but the serum, the hyaluronic acid kind of soaks in, the serum part of it soaks into your skin, and you're left with the pigment from it. It stays on all day, it doesn't move. It's a nice medium coverage. You can put it on light, you can build it up to about a medium coverage, I would say, and it's sort of a natural finish. It's not dewy. It's really beautiful. You've probably heard people talk about this, but I would highly recommend checking this out as well. It is on the more expensive side. I think I paid $20 for this at Ulta. So really, really nice. Okay, probably my most repurchased product of all of this. I don't know why I didn't use this first, but this is the Revlon Kiss. It is an exfoliating lip balm, and it has just a twist up tube. This is in the scent Sugar Mint, and it's just like putting on a balm, but the balm is thicker than others that I've tried, and the scrub in it is not nearly as rough, I guess, as others that I've tried. Like I've tried the e.l.f., for example, and that one is just a little harsh on the skin. This one is a little softer. I love it. I love this. I have repurchased, I've been using this for years, repurchased countless times, never heard anybody talk about it. I don't know what made me buy it, but I have been using it ever since. You can find it in any drugstore. I think I even found this one at Dollar General for a little bit cheaper, but once the sugar scrub part of it kind of dissolves, you're kind of left with the balm that stays on. Really, really like this. So I checked this out. Very good. I've repurchased it. I can't even count the number of times. So really, really good. Okay, next up I'm going to go in and powder over this Misha BB cream. This is a powder I have repurchased, at least 3 times. It's the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Perfecting Powder. I have the shade, let's see, L1 Porcelain. It does have a tiny bit of pigment to it, so it's not, I would not call this translucent. I don't know if you're going to be able to see on camera, but yeah, a little bit of pigment. This is so So beautiful on the skin. This is a brand new one. I just opened this the other day. You can still find this in stores. I picked it up because Flower Beauty products are becoming harder to find. I think she might be redoing some of her products, but this one you can still find. I love this powder. It sits well over any foundation I've ever used. It lasts a long time. It holds your makeup in place. I can put it under my eyes with no problem at all. It's so blurring. You can't even really tell you're wearing powder. It's just so pretty. It's going to be hard to see. Camera, the lighting is not good this morning. So beautiful. Over any foundation I've ever used this on top of. I'm going to go in with a, where did it go? I'm going to go in with a smaller brush. This is actually a concealer brush, but I like to use this on areas where I just want to target and use a little bit more. I forgot to go in with Alright, so I forgot to go in with concealer before I started that powder. I'm just going to go in. This is not a repurchase. I don't have a concealer that I've repurchased multiple times that I could remember. So I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Incognito concealer in the shade Light Honey. Just up under my eyes, just a little bit before I get too much more powder on there. Doing this morning, I'm still half asleep. And see, that sits really nicely over that powder. It's so light, you don't even notice. Oops. That's all right. I think most of the products I'm using today, yeah, I think all but one are drugstore. Well, the Misha is, you have to order that, but I think the rest are, and the highlighter I'm going to be using is not drugstore, but everything else is drugstore, so anywhere that this BB cream might move around a little bit. But this powder is, it's so soft. You can't, I don't know. It's hard to over apply. I have loved this for years. I've been using this for at least 6 years. It's beautiful. I don't know how long it's been around, but this is a repurchase for me. This is at least my third repurchase. So highly recommend giving that a try. Love it. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead in with a little bit of eye primer. This is not really a repurchase because it's lasted me so long, but this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer. I'm not sure that they have this particular formula anymore, but they do have one that I saw that it's in a similar looking tube. It's probably very similar. Really, really good eye primer. I'm going to just put that on, get that on so that I can settle, and then I will jump into the next product. Okay, next up I'm going to go in with a bronzer that I have repurchased. I love this bronzer. It is, just for reference, I like a bronzer that is sort of light, cool toned, that's hard to find. Now there are bronzers that I have that have that more reddish undertone and they work well, but this one is one of my favorites. I recently repurchased because I love it so much. I've been out of it for a while, so I came across it in the drugstore and decided to pick it up again. It is the Milani Silky Matte Bronzing Powder. This is in the shade Sunlight 01. I believe this might be the lightest shade. This is a nice light shade, somewhat cool toned, really soft, really soft. It is buttery in the pan. And you can see it doesn't, it's not overly pigmented. It's really hard to mess up, to put too much of this on, which is why I like it. So I'm gonna go in with a contoured brush here and just go in with a little bit of this. It's gonna be hard to see. My lighting is terrible today. It's been raining. It just gives a really beautiful sun-kissed glow to the skin. Again, just kind of hard to mess up. I love complexion products like that I can just go in with and you can't mess them up. Okay. Silky soft. It's Milani, so it's going to be great quality. You know it's going to be great quality, but it's going to be on the pricier side. I can't remember what I paid for this, but maybe just shop around a little bit for different prices. But this is beautiful. It is well worth it. It lasts a long time. I mean, I will have this for a while. Like I said, this is only about the second time I've used this particular pan because I just repurchased. So really beautiful. Next up is blush. Now, this is a blush that I have repurchased, but not because I have used up. I have another shade, which I'll show you. I'm going to use one of them today, also Milani. It is one of their baked blushes. This is in the shade Dulce Pink. It has some luminosity to it. These have a lot of pigment, So you have to be, at least for me, you have to be a little bit careful. This is a beautiful shade of pink with a slight amount of peach in it and some luminosity, and I will show you. I also have Luminoso. This one is more of a peachy shade. The lid on this one broke. This is more of a peachy shade. As you can see, this one's really pretty as well. A little bit more on the peachy side for me than I prefer. I like a little bit more pink than this, but I do like this blush as well. Oh gosh, everything's falling out. I do like this shade as well. Not quite as much as I like this one. So I'm going to be using the Dulce Pink today. But if you like a more peachy tone to your blush, this one is really beautiful as well. Again, this is Milani. The quality is amazing, but it is on the pricier side, so just keep that in mind. Again, you can kind of price shop with this, but really beautiful pink. I'm going light-handed here because blush is just hard for me. Placement, going overboard, I just, you know, I'll stop there, but really pretty blush. There's lots of shades, some nice luminosity to it. I'm still going to use a highlighter, but really love these. I have purchased 2 of them so far, love them both. So recommend giving these a try if you're looking for a new blush. All right, I am going to go in with a highlighter. This is one of the only high-end products that I am going to be using today. This is one that I have repurchased. This one is really versatile. You can use it as a highlighter, you can use it as an eyeshadow over top of matte shades, or just to kind of give your lids a nice glow. This is the Balm Cosmetics Mary Luminizer, highlighter, shimmer, and eyeshadow. I love their packaging. It's so cute. They have a couple of these. I also have the Cindy Luminizer, which is more of like a pink highlighter, more like a blush topper that I don't like quite as much. This one, this is at least my second pan of this. Really, really pretty. It has a mirror, just don't want to blind you. It's got a goldish sort of a tone to it. Really, really pretty on the skin. I'm going to, let's see, go in with just a small brush here. And, oh, I love it. I love it. I am going to be doing a project pan this year. I've kind of done it informally in the past. This year I'm committing to using up some of these products that I have. I've got to use what I have instead of repurchasing things. I love trying new things. It's really hard not to, but you know, I think I'm gonna put in that, in my project pan basket and have it right next to me so that I will use it, because this is really a great product. I think I came across this because I got a sample in one of my Ipsy bags, and I loved it. I purchased it, used it up, got another one. That was years ago. So this is just a really, really nice product. Still available on their website. I don't know if I've ever seen it in stores anywhere. I know I've found the Balm Cosmetics in Kohl's. I'm not sure if my Kohl's has it anymore, but I've used a few of their products, and their packaging is just my favorite, but really, really good. Recommend checking that out. I might use that along with my eyeshadow today. We'll see. All right, next up I'm going to go in with my brows. This is a product I have repurchased, used over and over. It's the e.l.f. Wow Brow. This is the shade Neutral Brown. Right now this is a good shade match for me. My hair color is lighter than my natural because I've been covering some gray, so I had to go in with a little bit of a lighter shade. This is very inexpensive, maybe $4, and it's a little kind of like a mascara wand. It's got some fiber-like, I don't know, things in it, and it's just very easy to use. I don't do a lot with my brows. It gives you some color. I wouldn't say it helps hold them in place. I usually use something else for that, but it fills in a little bit. If you don't need a lot of help to fill in your brows, this is a good option. It's really quick. I hate doing my brows. I just hate messing with them. It's annoying. But this makes it very easy. All right. I'm gonna give that a minute to dry, and I'll go over it with the Wet n Wild Mega Clear Brow and Lash Mascara. It's not clear anymore because I've been using it over my brows. But this really does help hold them in place. I'm just gonna go over it with that a little bit. This is a repurchase as well, but you know, like I said, brow products are just not my favorite thing. Okay, next up I'm going to go in with an eyeshadow palette. I've repurchased a couple of these. Love it. You've probably seen me use it in other videos. I like the one of these matte shades in here. This is the e.l.f. Bite Size Palette in I Love You a Latte. This is an all matte palette. I have bunches of these. They're beautiful. Here are a couple others that I have and use. This one I use more frequently than the others and have repurchased it. But I also have Pumpkin Pie. I have Truffles. This is a really pretty one. A little on the darker side, but I use this black shade right here on the end as an eyeliner sometimes. I think I have one. Yes, I have Cream and Sugar. This is one of my favorites as well. Really nice shimmer in here. Really, really pretty. These are $3 a piece. They're amazing. Love them. But I'm going to be going in with this one today. every shade. I use every shade in this palette. I absolutely love it. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with this cooler toned brown shade here to start with in my crease. These are very pigmented. The quality of e.l.f.'s eyeshadows, these little 3-pan palettes, sorry, 4-pan palettes, is just amazing. You can't beat it. Scooch in here a little bit so you can see. I mean, really, sometimes I've just left it with this color here, and that's it. This is the easiest look. This is the most beautiful, cool toned brown shadow. I love it. And actually, that's the one I use the most, that caused me to have to repurchase because I used it up. So really, really love that shade there. I think I'm going to go in, maybe I'll go in with this next one and just sort of deepen it up just a little bit. This one has a little bit of a different tone to it, maybe a little bit warmer. I'm just gonna go up under my crease here. And just for reference, I mean, I'm not a makeup artist, so when I find something that works really well, easy to use, I don't find, I'm not great at putting on eyeshadow. I just do what I like. So this is nice and easy. You can see that just helped kind of build a crease. My eyes are slightly hooded, downturned. I like to just kind of lift everything. And this is just the perfect shade for that. I love that. I'm gonna go in with my finger and this nude, kind of a off-white shade all over my lid. This is really pigmented as well. Oh, I love these. I love these. This is one of those that I pick up and I wonder why I use anything else. I just love to try new things, but these are so, so good. If you're new to eyeshadow and you just don't know what to try, new to makeup, these are a great way to start, to play around with different shades. They have other shades. They have, I think, one called Rose Water that has some pinkish rosy tones to it, which I didn't like on my skin. It made me look, pinks make me look tired. You may even have like a bluish one. And anyway, check these out. You can find them anywhere. Look around for the different shades. $3 a piece. You can't go wrong if you just want to try one, but really, really good quality. All of them. I've tried all of them that I've showed you. They're all great quality. Okay, and then I think I'm going to take a little bit more densely packed brush here, and I'm going to go in with this shade on the end, this deeper brown, and just lightly on the outer corner of my eye. Give it a little definition. Not a lot. I'm not going to go up in the crease with this because it just kind of brings everything down, but just to define the eye a little bit. Dark browns are hard because they get patchy. I'm going to go back in with that first cool toned brown and go over my brow bone again to kind of blend everything in. Make sure there's no harsh lines. You can stop there. I'm perfectly happy with that, and I think I am going to go over it just to show you how I might use the Mary Luminizer over my lid and give it a little bit of a sheen. without too much, no shimmer or glitter, just like a really nice glow over top of that off-white matte shade. Oh, I love this. Okay. This is definitely going in my project pan. I'll do a video on that when I gather up those products, but this I just love. I don't know, sometimes I just don't know why I ever put things down. I guess it's just because I find something else I like and you forget about things, so that's why it's good to go back every once in a while and declutter and remember what you have. So I'm going to go back into this brown shade with a thin brush and just use this as eyeliner today. All right, that is the eyeshadow. That is the eyeshadow look. I'm going to go in with some mascara and wrap this up. I have a couple of mascaras that I have repurchased over and over again. The one, I'm actually going to use them both. The first one is Maybelline Sky High. This is a sort of a skinnier wand. I love this on my lower lashes. I use it on my upper lashes as well. I can trust it on my lower lashes. It's my favorite for that. And it's easy to remove, but this is just one of my absolute favorites. I've used this over and over, multiple, I can't even count how many times I've repurchased this. And next, first I'm going to use the Milani highly rated anti-gravity mascara. This is a thicker wand, volumizing. Love this one. Love, love, love this one on my upper lashes. This is one of my favorite drugstore mascaras. So I'm going to start with this one. And this is a brand new tube of it, so it's going to be on the wetter side, but that's okay. This one I find you can pick up and use immediately. The Sky High, I like it to dry out just a little bit before I really, really love it on my top lashes. This one, I don't have that problem. This one I can use right away and with no trouble. You can see how volumizing that is. Love it. This would be a really easy work look too, because the BB cream's really quick to put on. The products are kind of hard to mess up. You know, the blush I have to be a little careful with, but outside of that, the eyeshadow look is really easy. They kind of do the work for you, putting the color stories together. I love it. Right, it's going to do the lower lashes with the Sky High. And there you have the finished eye look. Really like it. Easy. Okay, and last up, I do have one more product. I have purchased this multiple times. It is a little bit harder to find. I had to find it on Amazon. I wore this in my wedding. Love, love this lip product. You can still find it, but it's on Amazon. I have not seen this in stores in a while. It's the L'Oreal Color Riche. Color Riche, is that how you say it? Rich, Color Riche. This is in the shade Varnished Rosewood, 904. It is a really hydrating lipstick. It almost feels like a balm going on, but it's got a lot of color to it. So it's not something I wear every day. I'm very particular about lip products. I like this one a lot. This is probably my third tube of it. But like I said, you can still find this on Amazon if you look around. But if you can't find this shade, there are others. It's just, this is my favorite. Kind of a nice, I don't know, rosy toned pink nude. I don't know. I really like it. So it's just, I have a hard time, if you're like me and you have a hard time finding a shade for your lips that you really like, you know, this is a nice nude shade. So, and there you have it. Okay. So, again, I didn't do anything with my hair because I'm going to get it done. Okay, this is the finished look of some of my most repurchased products. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful. I'll link everything down below. I hope that you will consider subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hope you have a great weekend ahead and make it a great day. Bye.